Today is a very special day. Well, it means more to me than it does to you, but it's still a very special day. Today is a very special day. Well, it means more to me than it does to you, but it's still a very special day.
Vixen on the beat.
This person, this is probably gonna be just raw and uncut. I ain't gonna edit nothing out, but I'm gonna try to do it, quickly. That way I don't take up much space on my SD card here. But
Vixen on the beat.
today is April 4th, so all those in my family know what today is all about, but I'm going to share it with you all. Today is the born day of my wife, my person, my partner, my best friend, one I'd run through walls for. Wait, that's too boring. It's my wife's birthday! Yeah! Let's go. Today is her birthday. Not gonna reveal her age because you never ask a woman her age, but today is her birthday. And when I tell you, it's one thing to say that your wife or your significant other is your best friend, all the things like that. But when I tell you that this woman is like my person, like she knows me better than my own mother, my own father. Like we've been doing this thing for 10 years. We always go back and forth on the day that we met. I know I met her on her birthday all those years ago, but the year is always different. I say 1 year, she says another year, but it was on her birthday either way. And we been at it. Obviously every relationship has ups and downs, but we got through all that. 10 years, been married for 4, be 5 in December. But yeah, I mean, we've been through it. Ups, downs, ons, offs, kids, just everything you can imagine in a relationship has happened to us.
Vixen on the beat.
And that's not even like trying to put icing on cake or trying to make it sound better. We have legit been through it. And we made it to the other side. With as you age, you get more mature, gain more wisdom in life, and you make the necessary changes to make things work.
Vixen on the beat.
So, we got that figured. Well, she got it figured out first, and then, obviously had the conversations with me, and we just worked it out and got through it, and here we are. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be sitting behind the wheel of this truck right now, because, you know, she was the one that, you know, said it, you know, it was time to make changes. And because I've always been let me say this, I have never been a fan of like road trips. If I was gonna go somewhere over 5 hours as far as driving, I was gonna fly. That's how I was back like when I was younger. I would just fly, you know, North Carolina, Colorado. Those were really the only two places that I flew to. Everywhere else was within that 5-hour range. But I was never a fan of road trips, just because I didn't want to be cooped up in a car or truck or whatever the case may be for X amount of hours. So
Vixen on the beat.
She got me, you know, switched out of what I was doing, and, you know, found the driving opportunity with Frito-Lay, as I've said in, you know, a previous video a few months back. But once I got that job, I actually fell in love with driving. Like, I always liked trucks and stuff like that, but I fell in love with it, and I don't want to do nothing else. Like, now, if it's necessary and I have to, you know, obviously change careers because of whatever circumstances, then obviously we'll go about that when that time comes. But as of right now, it's what's working. So, you know, I would just want to thank her for pushing me into this career, and, you know, and it's working. Like, she's the backbone of the family. You know, she's the logistical part of everything. So, you know, you truckers out there, or if you're not a trucker and you're watching this and you have a significant other that, you know, does all the logistics at the house, you know, getting, you know, making sure everything's stocked up in the house, making sure, you know, like the bill books and stuff like that is in order, you know, basically running a business within your home, while you're out, you know, providing, and, you know, whatever the case may be. If you got a person like that, make sure you appreciate that person. Not saying you got to make a video or whatever. You know how your person wants to be appreciated and how to, you know, show love to them. Just make sure you do that, show that appreciation to them, because I know at times it can get overwhelming for said person that's doing the logistics part of, you know, things, and we tend to get relaxed and, you know, forget about that. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I do get relaxed and not forget, but I get a little too relaxed sometimes with some situations. And, you know, we have the relationship to where she expresses that she's frustrated, and, you know, I do my best to, you know, be there for her and, you know, listen to what she's saying and all that. And at the end of it, you know, it works itself out, and we just keep on pushing. So just appreciate that person and let them know that they're appreciated. Show them however you got to do it, you know, just make sure they know. But yeah, like I said, today is her birthday. I have no idea what we're gonna do for her. Obviously this is recorded way before time, so I'm probably currently, let's see, I'm probably currently somewhere in Pennsylvania. What's today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, so I'm currently in New York, coming back down south. So trying to be home by Thursday. That way, you know, I am here for sure. She have a gift or something coming by way of FedEx or UPS. I don't know, but that's all I can do, you know, as a trucker, especially when, you know, getting home is always questionable. You always got to have a backup plan if you're not going to be home in time or whatever. So you just get something to, you know, get there. That way it shows that you did not forget.
Listen on the beat.
And then you just get home and embrace everything that's going on. But as far as like going out to eat or whatever the case may be, we like to do everything together as a family. You know, kids and all. So, and that's all she really asks for is, you know, just to be together. She's not big on getting you know, stuff bought for or spending money for on herself and, you know, stuff like that. So that's a good thing for me, because all of the earned money goes towards what the house needs and what the kids need. So it's a good thing that I don't have a, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the doggone word. Materialistic. You know, always wants, you know, this designer this designer that. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. You know, I'm glad I don't have someone that is, you know, needy like that. So, makes it a lot easier for me as far as trying to get stuff. So, yeah. Once again, happy birthday to my wife, my love, my forever person. I wake up every morning and I do thank the good man above for allowing me to be a part of your life, you know, and our beautiful family. I don't know. And yeah, we got a couple more decades to go before we up out of here. But we're gonna make it. Our best years are ahead of us, actually. You know, your best years are your later years in life, because once your kids are gone, you know, out of the house or whatever, doing their own thing, you kind of just got to focus on yourself and, you know, your significant other, and that's when you really enjoy it. I mean, you enjoy it now, but when you ain't got to worry about, you know, children or anything like that, you know, it makes it that much sweeter. So yeah, we gonna sign off with this here video. It's a little bit different, you know, but I just wanted to show some appreciation to everyone for my love, my wife. You know, it's all about, well,
Vixen on the beat.
it's not what I wanted to say. I don't know what I was gonna say, but today we're gonna make it about her. So you get to just, you know, look at my face while I talk about her. I could probably make this video into a reality TV show if I wanted to, because we have literally been through that much in such a short amount of time that has absolutely flown by. So I said I was in a video, but I'm still talking. Yeah, I'm in it for real this time. Once again, happy birthday, my love. I hope you enjoy all facets of it today, and many more to come. Happy birthday! No, I'm just kidding. Alright, y'all, signing off. Come on.
Vixen on the beat.